What's your new one about?
It is about a guy who's a knight in shining armor, except he lives in a world where knights don't exist anymore.
Am I right?
What if justice had no boundaries? The Equalizer franchise is back, pushing every limit in its boldest installment yet. The Equalizer 4, with Dakota Fanning and John David Washington joining the intense journey. This promises high-stakes action and moral dilemmas. How far will McCall go to protect the innocent? The Equalizer franchise has built a solid reputation for high-stakes action and intense moral dilemmas, all wrapped in a suspense-filled narrative that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. When it was first released, The Equalizer introduced audiences to Robert McCall, a man with a mysterious past and a fierce sense of justice. Over the years, the franchise expanded, captivating audiences with McCall's journey of redemption, his relentless pursuit of justice, and most importantly, his desire to stand up for the vulnerable. Now, as The Equalizer 4 arrives, fans are more eager than ever to see what new chapters unfold for this character and what Dakota Fanning and John David Washington bring to the franchise. So what makes The Equalizer 4 stand out? One of the biggest draws this time around is the electrifying new dynamic between Dakota Fanning and John David Washington. Both actors are known for bringing depth and intensity to their roles. Dakota Fanning, who's captivated audiences from a young age, is stepping into an action-packed universe that pushes her to explore a tougher, grittier side. Her character is rumoured to bring a fresh angle to the series with more complex layers and perhaps a surprising personal connection to McCall's past. It's a perfect match for her versatility as an actress and adds an emotional depth that audiences can connect with. On the other side of the spectrum, we have John David Washington, who's been climbing the ranks as one of Hollywood's most talented leading men. Known for his intense performances in films like Tenet and BlacKkKlansman, Washington's energy and on-screen charisma make him an exciting addition to The Equalizer 4. His role's anticipated to be a compelling blend of action and moral ambiguity, where he may either serve as a new ally to McCall or perhaps a complex antagonist. Washington's presence brings a fresh sense of unpredictability to the film, leaving fans wondering how his character's choices will clash or align with McCall's moral code. The chemistry between these two actors is likely to be one of the film's most intriguing elements, and the anticipation surrounding their roles adds a layer of suspense even before the movie begins. Another aspect that sets The Equalizer 4 apart is the storyline's darker and more intense tone. While the previous films had their fair share of action and drama, this installment takes a step deeper into the shadows. Early hints from the official trailer suggest that McCall's facing an adversary unlike any that is encountered before. There are whispers of a formidable criminal network that stretches across borders with connections in high places and resources that could challenge even McCall's lethal skill set. Fans are left wondering what could be so dangerous that even the Equalizer might struggle to bring it down. The stakes have never been higher, and McCall's journey promises to be both an action-packed and emotionally charged experience. The Equalizer franchise has always been more than just high-stakes action. It's about the tough questions that keep audiences thinking long after the credits roll. In The Equalizer 4, the story pushes these moral questions to an entirely new level, diving deeper into justice, redemption, and the complexities of right and wrong. For Robert McCall, it's never been just about taking down bad guys, it's about protecting those who can't protect themselves, giving a voice to the voiceless and making the world a little bit safer. But in this latest chapter, McCall's moral code is about to be tested like never before. This time around, he finds himself in situations that aren't black and white. The lines between right and wrong start to blur, and McCall's faced with decisions that may compromise everything that he stands for. How far can he go to bring justice without losing himself? He must decide whether he can stay true to his values, or if he'll have to cross boundaries that he once thought were unthinkable. Audiences can expect a gripping narrative that forces McCall to confront his past in ways that he never anticipated, pulling him into a criminal underworld darker than anything he's faced before. Will McCall be able to protect the innocent without compromising his sense of justice or crossing a point of no return? This is a journey that promises to explore the very essence of who McCall is, and it's one that fans won't want to miss. One of the fascinating elements of The Equalizer 4 is the way that it integrates fresh talent and new perspectives while staying true to the franchise's roots. Dakota Fanning's character brings a fresh narrative thread that weaves into McCall's story in surprising ways. Her character is rumoured to be someone with a personal connection to McCall's past, possibly hinting at unresolved issues or shared histories that will finally come to light. The backstory not only deepens the emotional stakes for McCall, but also introduces new moral questions. Can the scars of the past truly heal, or do they leave permanent marks that shape who we become? Fanning's character is expected to challenge McCall's own convictions, forcing him to look at his own life through a different lens. At the same time, John David Washington's character's shaping up to be a wild card. Whether he ends up as an ally or an adversary, his motivations are complex, adding layers of suspense to the plot. Is Washington a dark reflection of McCall with a different moral code? Or a force of justice with his own perspective on protecting the innocent? Washington's character may mirror McCall's in skills, but their moral paths could diverge. Washington's enigmatic role adds tension and unpredictability, keeping audiences guessing about his true intentions until the very end. The action sequences in The Equalizer 4 are expected to raise the bar even further. From the high-octane trailer alone, it's clear that the filmmakers have dialed up the intensity. There are scenes of explosive confrontations, meticulously choreographed fights, and high-stakes chases that promise to leave audiences breathless. The franchise has always been known for its slick and realistic action scenes, and this installment aims to push those boundaries with even more creativity and finesse. Will McCall's unmatched skill be enough to face this new wave of danger? The addition of Fanning and Washington will affect the dynamics of these action-packed moments, adding a new layer of complexity and tension. Visually, the film captures a gritty, almost noir-like aesthetic which reflects the darker themes at play. The cinematography and lighting choices are set to amplify the sense of tension and unease, creating an immersive experience that pulls the audience into McCall's world. Each shot's designed to reflect the shadows of the criminal underworld he's navigating, and the tone feels even more grounded and visceral than before. This visual approach serves as a powerful tool to heighten the narrative's intensity and keeps viewers fully engaged in every twist and turn. As the plot unfolds, The Equalizer 4 promises to reveal more about McCall's complex personality. Through his interactions with Fanning and Washington's characters, audiences will get a closer look at his vulnerabilities, his regrets, and the inner battles that he faces. Over the years, McCall's evolved from a lone vigilante to a man who questions his own choices, struggling to reconcile his desire for justice with the darkness that he encounters. This film aims to peel back more layers of McCall's character, offering fans a chance to see the man behind the mission. Will he find redemption, or is he forever bound to a life in the shadows? So what can fans ultimately expect from The Equalizer 4? With Dakota Fanning and John David Washington joining the cast, the film promises a fresh blend of talent, intensity, and complex storytelling. It's not just an action film, it's a deeper exploration of justice, morality, and what it means to stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves. The franchise is known for raising thought-provoking questions amidst the action, and this installment's no different. As McCall faces his most challenging foes yet, audiences are invited to question their own ideas of right and wrong, loyalty and sacrifice. This highly anticipated film is shaping up to be an unforgettable experience, offering not only thrilling action sequences but also a powerful narrative that dives into the human psyche. In conclusion, with its stellar cast, gripping storyline and intense action, The Equalizer 4 is set to be a must-watch event. Dakota Fanning and John David Washington bring fresh energy and depth to a story that already has fans eagerly counting down the days until release. Will this be the chapter that defines McCall's legacy? Only time will tell. If you're as excited as ever to see The Equalizer 4, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more updates and breakdowns of the latest trailers and movie releases. Drop a comment with your thoughts. What do you think of the new cast additions, and how do you feel about the direction that the story's heading in? Let's hear your predictions.